Hey, my name is Jadyn. I'm 23 years old and I run a six-figure content creation business. And currently I have absolutely no idea who I am anymore. Fucking sad. No, this isn't one of those I built a business in my bedroom success stories. I mean, in a way it is, but it's also the story and currently a story of how I'm completely losing myself in the process. This year I moved out of home to chase this dream, content creation. Building something that mattered, something that I was always intrigued about. Somewhere between 2 clients and 9 clients, between freelancer to now business owner, between figuring it out and holy shit, we're actually doing this. I've definitely forgotten why I started. This video, it's not a masterclass, it's not a blueprint, it's me figuring it out in real time. And I thought it was about time to be unapologetically me and to speak about how I've been feeling. We all know how important documenting the journey is at the moment. We see a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of the top creators doing exactly that. But what I'm not seeing is people who are genuinely going through it and documenting it. It's always they've either made it and they're passing down information, or they're in their very early beginnings. And there isn't that in between where I feel like in the last 2 years, I've been able to really grow as an individual. And when I look back, I'm very grateful for the journey. But currently where I am, it's really lost me, if I'm being completely honest. So this is me figuring it out in real time. And this is where I reach out to you. If you're someone in your 20s building something and feeling like you are drowning while everyone thinks you're swimming, then this is for you, because this is exactly how I'm feeling at the moment. A year ago, maybe just a little bit more, I had 2, maybe 3 serviceable clients. I just stepped out of an internship at Lululemon, and it's the kind of work where you're grateful for the work, but you're also wondering if this is actually going to be a thing, or if you're just delaying the inevitable, it's time to get a real job conversation with your parents, which happened heaps. I was a freelancer, I did the work, I sent the invoice, I worked for an agency, I moved on, I questioned myself a lot. And then my partner, who is, funnily enough, also my business partner, which is its own story as well. They believed in this more than I did, and they saw something that I couldn't see yet. And they've pushed me to scale, to stop thinking small, to stop playing it safe. So we did. We went from 3 clients to 9, we hit 6 figures, hired a videographer, had an intern in, and we became a business. And that is seriously when everything changed. And I think this is the thing that no one tells you about when you're scaling. At least you have to be in it to actually experience it. You don't just add more clients, you add more responsibility, more pressure, more decisions, more people depending on you, and definitely more late nights wondering if you're doing this right. There've been plenty of moments for myself where I look in the mirror and I think, who am I anymore? I went from being a freelancer who loved making content to being a business owner who managed timelines, invoices, client expectations, team dynamics, cash flow, and somehow I have to fit content creation in the mix of it. And somewhere in between all that, I have definitely lost the plot. There have been so many times where I have woken up with this itch to want to create content, to start a YouTube, exactly what I'm doing right now, and to document the journey. But unfortunately, I just don't really wake up excited anymore. I actually wake up quite anxious, and I don't create just for the sake of loving it anymore. I create because there's a deadline. I don't feel like I'm someone who has moved out of home with a dream. I feel like someone who's just trying to keep up with the version of success that we have fortunately built. And that's the thing that they don't show you online. The part where you get to where you wanted, where you thought you could never have made, and it just doesn't feel how you thought it would. And I know what you might be thinking, you sound incredibly ungrateful, but honestly, I need it. I need to make this. I need to document this journey because I need to look back and realize how far we have come. I know I need to document this, and I know that by documenting it, I know that I'll be able to find the love and the joy out of it. This is exactly why I'm making the video, because when I eventually make it, and when myself and my partner eventually make it, I know that I won't regret pulling out the camera and making these videos and making the time to document the journey. If you're in your 20s and you're building something, a business, a brand, a creative project, whatever, and you feel like you're supposed to have it all figured out, but you're actually just winging it and hoping no one notices, you're not alone. I definitely walked out of my internship at Lululemon thinking that I was a top dog and could start an agency. I had just graduated from my Bachelor of Commerce and thought that I knew exactly what I was doing. And the reality is, we don't. We have a dream, we're following it, and we're scaling. I'm not gonna lie, scrolling through social media, seeing all the other content agencies and people who are doing this thing, you can't help but question, am I really cut out for this? It's funny because I've definitely scaled past the scrappy freelancer stereotype and walking into the responsibility of building a business. It's pretty terrifying. I guess if you've achieved something that you thought that you wanted and now you're sitting there thinking, okay, but now what? And also, who am I? This video is to prove that you are not alone, because I don't have the answers yet, but I know that by documenting it, I will figure them out, and I know that my opinion and my thoughts are going to change along the journey. I think what I've seen on YouTube a lot is people jumping on with these big courses or these 10 steps to success garbage. I really want to shy away from that, and I really want to be talking about what it's like to actually build something in your 20s while you're still figuring out who exactly you are. The goal for this YouTube is not to be here for the polished, I've got it all figured out content. That most definitely isn't it. But if you're here for something honest, here for something messy, here for a vlog here and there, here for the I'm figuring it out in real time, then I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for watching. We are building control, and this is the journey. This is me. This is Alicia, my partner, and trying to find myself again while building is something that is incredibly important to me. And I would love to document this journey, and I really appreciate you for watching if you got this far. And can't wait for the next one.